Good evening and welcome to the 2025 Senior Awards Night. My name is Bob Gizokas, principal of the high school. Seniors, you've put in over a decade of work to get to this moment, and I want to recognize the fact that your work has been substantial. We hold the bar very high for Bedford High School students, and by that we, I mean the Bedford community, your parents, and those of us that work and teach here at BHS. We want you to be successful adults, so we ask a lot from you on your educational journey. Tonight, you will be recognized for successfully becoming those young adults we want you to be. These awards represent the serious work of the class of 2025. However, tonight is also a time to celebrate one another. So let's make a hubbub of laughter and cheering, do some yelling and clapping, and have fun. Let's get the evening started. That's right. I would like the teachers and staff members present to please join me on stage. Each year, one senior is selected to be awarded the BHS Mission Statement Award. This award recognizes a student who epitomizes the school's mission statement, which reads, Bedford High School is a community with a passion for learning, dedicated to educational excellence for all students and staff. We are committed to high standards and exceeding our comfortable limits. We advance skills, knowledge, critical thinking, and problem solving through a culture of rigor, relevance, relationships, and results. We foster habits of open inquiry and an understanding of our diverse world through a challenging curriculum that creates the connections integral to a nurturing and engaging learning environment. We believe in educating the whole person, so all members of Bedford High School embody respect, responsibility, integrity, and compassion with a unique vision and voice. Through good citizenship and service to others, we strive to make positive contributions to the world. The 2025 recipient of the BHS Mission Statement Award has been described as someone who personifies the idea of open inquiry, regularly examines and engages with a diverse world, exhibits a passion for learning, and always accepts a challenge in order to exceed her comfortable limits. One teacher commented, "She has tenacity and grit, and she doesn't let challenges or setbacks stop her." Another teacher told me, "She lifts people up, leads by example, and never takes the easy way out." A third teacher wrote, "Getting to know her leaves you encouraged that strong moral fiber is part of the fabric of the next generation." Academically, she has challenged herself with achieving an IB diploma. Her GPA is a 4.28. And while it is a good reflection of who she is as a learner, she is also much more. This year's recipient has been dancing since preschool and a Gold Award member of the Girl Scouts. She is a member of the National Honor Society, the Math Honor Society, and the Spanish Honor Society. During her time at BHS, she received the Sportsmanship Award, Outstanding Effort Award, Bulldog Award, National History Day Award, and a Daughters of the American Revolution Award. She was on the varsity soccer and ice hockey teams and a captain of both. Our 2025 recipient is a hardworking, humble student who cares deeply about others, and she is someone who is dedicated to improving herself and those around her. She is the embodiment of the BHS mission statement. With all that said, it is my pleasure to announce that the 2025 BHS Mission Statement Award winner is Jenna Dindorf. Continuing our tradition, the first student speech at graduation is delivered by the Mission Statement Award winner. Jenna will have that opportunity on Saturday. Congratulations, Jenna. Now please welcome Mr. Gerard for the presentation of the staff scholarships.
All right. So the faculty scholarship is awarded this year to 3 students, is 100% driven by our faculty standing behind me. They donate the money, they provide the nominations and supporting evidence on why a student deserves this award. These 3 students show the true character and essence of being a Bulldog. The spirit of a Bulldog includes such things as a BHS mission, the IB learner profile, being involved in some aspect of school life, an organization, club, or team, and being a positive influence on our school climate. Please help me welcome to the stage our recipients, Jake Sheff, Nora Murhey, and Anselm Lynn. You guys just stay right here for 1 second. I'm going to embarrass you in front of your friends and family. Here's what teachers had to say about Jake, and I quote, "What to say about Jake, question mark? He's my favorite person to lovingly yell at as he asks me how I'm doing, how I'm feeling, and what I need. He's the best at getting our advisor to finish their snacks at the same time that he's having an argument about molecules in a state of matter. He's dedicated to his school, studies, his team, and his friends. He's one of very few students who would spark up a conversation with me on anything and everything, from exercise to brain function. While he's the captain of the football team, you would not know it from his modest personality. He represents what it means to have quiet strength and unwavering integrity. Congratulations, Jake." Here are some kind words shared by Nora, Nora's teachers and advisors. Nora is thoughtful, considerate, a critical thinker who achieves highest level because she wants to be the best version of herself. Nora uniquely stands out as a student with integrity and embodies the mindset of a lifelong learner. She's respectful, motivated, caring, and considerate. Nora never fails to seize an opportunity to learn or grow. She's always made a positive impact on her class and a deeply caring individual with a portrait of positivity and kindness. Congratulations, Nora. And here's what teachers have to say about Anselm. He's a perpetual ray of sunshine, always smiling, always polite, the best genuine good-hearted nature of anyone. Anselm is very personable, interested in others and their well-being, and considerate. His calm demeanor invokes a sense of peace and comfort, especially with his peers are overwhelmed. Congratulations, Anselm. Congratulations, you three.
Now please welcome Mrs. Lisa Jacques for the National Merit Scholarship finalists.
The National Merit Scholarship Corporation program was developed to honor the nation's scholastic champions. Initial eligibility is determined by the student's performance on the PSAT. To become a finalist, students need to complete an application providing information regarding their academic record, commitment to school involvement, community service activities, and demonstrated leadership abilities. With this, they are selected on the basis of their skills, accomplishments, and potential for success in rigorous college studies. Bedford High School is proud to recognize our 2 National Merit finalists, Riley Andrews and Amelia Francinu Popescu. I'd like to welcome Mrs. Barb Brennan to the stage, who will be presenting the next award, the United States Air Force Academy appointment.
Good evening. It's an honor to be here this evening, and congratulations to all the recipients. Today, I have the honor to, this mic's in the way, sorry. Today, I have the honor to represent the United States Air Force and the United States Space Force to present an appointment to Jenna Dindorf to the United States Air Force Academy in Colorado Springs, Colorado. This appointment is the equivalent of a 4-year full-ride scholarship at a top-tier university, and this year there was over 10,000 applicants, and only 1,250 were actually appointed to enter the academy. So you can see how truly outstanding Jenna Dindorf is, but you guys already know that, right? She will join the long blue line, becoming an outstanding leader of character in the world's greatest air and space force, to develop as leaders. Cadets at the Air Force Academy take part in a wide variety of programs, including flying aircraft, free fall parachuting, competitive athletics, military training, foreign exchange programs around the world. And at the same time, they will attend classes ranging from aeronautical and electrical engineering to history and political science. And at the end of 4 years, they will have earned a Bachelor of Science degree and will be commissioned as second lieutenants in either the United States Air Force or the Space Force. Graduates of the Air Force Academy have gone on to be Rhodes Scholars, titans of industry, politicians, generals, heroes, athletes, and astronauts. And I cannot wait to see what great things Jenna will do. It's been a pleasure to watch her grow and keep an eye on the prize all these years, being the 4th in this great family to receive an appointment. So on behalf of the President of the United States, Jenna Dindorf is hereby appointed as a cadet in the United States Air Force Academy, class of 2029. Yeah, she's pretty cool. I'd like to welcome at this time Amy Woods to the stage, who will be presenting the President's Volunteer Award. Thank you so much.
Good evening. It's exciting to be here as far as recognizing quite a bit of the work and service and volunteer hours that your classmates have put in. It's important for folks to know that these 10 students collectively have put out 2,489 hours of community service to make their world a better place. There are 3 levels of achievement. We get a bronze award for 100 hours of service. You get a silver award for 175 hours of service, and those who put in 250 get the gold award, and there's a certificate coming their way. Could I have Melina Kondomatrecki? Yes. And Jack Decker. Lucas Demos. Isabella Illa. Eliza Gilbert, Freya Guckelberger, Annabelle Juris, could I also have Gabriella Lukasag, Kira Vignew, and Anjan Yalanachili. And again, these are your Community Service Presidential Volunteer Awardees. Thank you so much. And now we're going to transition from volunteering to working. All of you are going to have to work at some point towards your goals and aspirations, and whether it's coursework and homework in your classes next year at college, or working towards your next rank in the military, or going straight to a job or career, you are absolutely going to have to work. Career and technical education provides pathways that prepare students for their entrance into the workforce. Bedford High School partners with the Area Career and Technical Education Centers at Manchester School of Technology, which the shorthand for that is MST, and the Palmer Center at Alvern High School. I would like to recognize your classmates whose days looked a little different than just 4 blocks a day. They traveled every day, took the opportunity to learn in an applied environment where hands-on experiential learning was the expectation, and sharpened skills that will allow them to attain an apprenticeship or more advanced training because they have completed at least 720 hours of instruction. Some of these students not only got completer certificates and college credits as they move on, but they've also attained honors level and career opportunities. These 11 seniors have attained certificates and excelled in their chosen fields. So when I call your name, come on up and get a cord. Some students may get a certificate because they weren't available when they should have gotten them for awards night in Manchester. If I could have Mason Malone. Griffin Ricard. Daisy Lindo. Kayla Skeen. Lillian Pope. Hang on. And then if we also could have Zach Elmer for electrical. Noah Evans for EMT and fire science. Spencer Richard for manufacturing technology. And Adam Prendable for video and technology over digital media. And then we have one more. We have a student who completed 2 years at Alvern for the Palmer Center in Health Occupations. Could I have Ms. Jenna Boucher? And again, here are your classmates who have achieved honors in career and tech education. At this point, I would like to introduce Ms. Lisa Pratt for the Senior Project Awards.
projects were presented to the school and the community last week. I'll be presenting 4 awards. The first 3 were nominated and voted on by students. So the first award is the Bulldog A-OK Award, which is presented to a student whose project exemplifies the idea of Bedford High School students exceeding their comfortable limits. This award goes to a student who shared with her audience her year-long process of struggles and successes and how her commitment to a goal enabled her to overcome her fear. Not only was she able to perform a musical piece in front of her audience, but one student said, "She blew me away with her performance." The Bulldog A-OK Award goes to Samantha Fojo. The Community Impact Award. Students were impressed with the next recipient's sincerity and commitment. This student created a meaningful program that gave young children a place to have fun and become involved in the Bedford community. For her year-long commitment to starting and running a Bedford Young Athletes program within the Special Olympics program, Riley Noon is awarded with the Community Impact Award. Okay, for the best presentation, students described one particular presentation with words such as amazing, entertaining, engaging, interactive, unique, and incredibly funny. One student said, "I learned so much," and another commented, "Abby had so much fun." The best presentation award goes for his presentation titled The Karate Kid, Abby Papa. Okay, the Staff Choice Award for Senior Project goes to a student whose project required research, experimentation, synthesis, and design. His journey was described by one audience member as a whirlwind that went on for over 7 months. The student's presentation was described as engaging, passionate, energetic, and hysterically funny. Whether or not you understood the underlying math or musical concepts, the presentation engaged all. For his project titled Designing an Instrument, the Staff Choice Award goes to Derek Walensky. I would like to bring Mr. Jazokis back to the stage.
Thank you, Mrs. Pratt. The academic awards are based on the IB learner profile, and those represent our vision of a graduate. As an IB World School, every BHS student can be recognized for developing and practicing the 10 IB learner profile attributes, and every senior represents our vision of a graduate. The IB learner profile is our standard for awarding academic honors because of the characteristics it promotes. These awards recognize students for being inquirers, knowledgeable, thinkers, communicators, principled, open-minded, caring, academic risk-takers, balanced, and reflective. Each department was assigned one of the attributes at the start of the school year, and the teachers in that department selected one senior who exemplified that attribute over the course of the school year. We will start with the business department, who is recognizing a senior for being reflective. Please welcome Mr. Pellerin.
This award is not merely a reflection of a high school grades or academic success. It symbolizes a deep and comprehensive understanding of the intricate world of business, a discipline that is ever evolving and critical to our global society. This thoughtful and deep thinking business student has not only contributed many hours to our business club, DECA, for all DECA folks out there, Now I lost my spot, sorry. He has shown an exceptional ability to grasp complex concepts, apply theoretical knowledge to IB case studies, and exhibits meaningful and innovative thinking that sets him apart from his peers. I'm pleased and proud to present this year's Senior Business Award to Alex St. Hilaire. I'd also like to welcome to the stage Stefan Fritz. He's going to be presenting the next IB Learner Profile Award for Engineering and Computer Science. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I am thrilled to announce Kara Berman as the recipient of the CS/Engineering IB Learner Award. Kara truly embodies the spirit of an inquirer. She's a natural problem solver and puzzler. We've often bonded over our shared love of novel and difficult brain teasers. Her insatiable curiosity consistently drives her to uncover information and pursue knowledge with remarkable zeal. Beyond her inquisitive nature, Kara is incredibly kind, considerate, and a natural unifier in group settings. Her humor and warmth effortlessly create a positive, inclusive environment that fosters inquiry, among others. Kara possesses a unique combination of intellectual vitality and social intuition, a blend that I'm confident will serve her exceptionally well in all her future endeavors. So congratulations, Kara, on this well-deserved recognition. All right, and up next, I'd like to welcome Emily Kenny to the stage, who will be presenting the next IB Learner Profile Award for English.
Good evening, everyone. I'm so happy to see you all out there. I'm so excited for you. All right, so I'm here tonight to present the English Award for Reflective Thinker. We here at Bedford are so blessed to have so many of you around us that are incredible, incredible students. You're the reason so many of us return every year, but your class, the class of 2025, is one of the best that we've ever seen come through these halls. So bravo to all of you. Okay, so really, so many of you are deserving of this award, but we could only choose one. So ultimately, the student who's receiving the award for reflection has demonstrated a genuine appetite for the written and spoken word, readily accepts and applies feedback, has a natural inclination to help all around her, and the cherry on top, the crumble on her cookie, is that she has the sweetest disposition around. This student combines words like the greatest bakers combine ingredients, resulting in unique, exciting, adventurous, and always thoughtful, reflective writing. Bear with me, this is so cheesy. She's a cup of intellect, a splash of imagination, a scoop of humor, and a dollop of kindness, all mixed together to perfectly create one of the most delightful students I've ever had the pleasure of teaching. It's my honor to present the English Award for Reflection to Miss Violet Falk. Next up is Mrs. D.
Good evening. This year's Family and Consumer Science Department Award for being principled goes to a senior who quietly but powerfully has made her mark on our program. This student has led by example, not with fanfare. This student has consistency, integrity, and a steady commitment for doing what is right. Whether in the classroom or out in the world, where teamwork, pressure, and high-stake moments are part of her routine. She has shown us what true leadership looks like and brings grace under pressure, focus, and a deep respect for those around her. Her presence elevates others, and her actions speak louder than any award ever could. McKenna, your integrity, work ethic, and all-around character have made a lasting impression on our program. You've inspired your peers, impressed your teachers, and it's safe to say that you've made a positive impact on all of those who have had the privilege of working with you. We are so proud of you and can't wait to see the remarkable journey that lies ahead for McKenna O'Connell. Congratulations. Now I'd like to welcome Jamie DeVita to the stage. She'll be presenting the next IB Learner Profile for Fine Arts and Music.
Good evening. This year, the Fine Arts Department was tasked with choosing students who exhibit the learner profile of balanced. Balanced students understand the importance of balancing the different aspects of their lives, intellectual, physical, and emotional, to achieve well-being for themselves and those around them. They recognize their interdependence with other people and the world in which they live. This IB Learner Profile was best exhibited by a very special student who I only recently got to know well. When I first had her in class, I was disappointed that she was a talented senior who loved art, yet seemingly hadn't taken many art classes. However, after getting to know her, I learned that she balances her love of art with other aspects of her life, and doing so allows her to engage with art in a meaningful and balanced way. This student may not be an IB diploma candidate, but she has lived in Georgia, Germany, Hawaii, and Texas before she was 14 years old. And when you talk to her, you can sense her worldliness. Being part of a military family can be stressful, but this student balances her body and mind with martial arts. She's currently learning jiu-jitsu because she's already a brown belt in Okinawa Kenpo. This senior may not have taken my painting class and she didn't join art club, but she committed hours and hours of her time to painting a bulldog statue for the Copper Door when no one in art club volunteered. This spring, she helped BHS earn multiple awards from the New Hampshire Educational Theater Guild for acting and costume designs in the one-act play The Perfect Ending. And in fact, this student spends a lot of time, energy, and talent on fashion, showing up every day in a whimsical outfit with creative accessories, plus her senior project was making a Marie Antoinette-inspired dress. She truly uses fashion as a visual art to fuel her happiness and express herself to the world. Anyway, you know who you are by now. Addison Tilley, get on up here. Next up, I'd like to introduce Scott Sarsfield, who will be introducing the Learner Profile Award for Mathematics.
Evening. It took me about pi minus 3 seconds to deduce that this awardee was deserving of the Senior Math Award this year. When thinking about our department's theme of caring, the choice was obvious. Which student was the most selfless of all who have walked the halls of BHS since our opening in '07? Which soon-to-be graduate would give their time to help another without even a second of thought? Which individual cared about doing their best at everything they tried and was truly sincere in their natural quest to be a great human? Oh, and they're pretty good at solving math problems too. This year's Senior Math Award and this chocolate chip cookie go to Joel Matthew. like to welcome Tiffany Nardino to the stage to present the next award.
This year's Science Award goes to a student who exemplifies the power of critical and creative thinking. This student has consistently used these skills to analyze complex problems, often making insightful connections between challenging concepts and real-world applications. His ability to approach challenging questions with curiosity, clarity, and insight elevated our classroom climate and inspired deeper understanding among his peers. Whether exploring theoretical principles or grappling with practical implications, this student repeatedly demonstrated a remarkable capacity for thoughtful analysis. It is with great pride that we recognize Derek Walensky for his thoughtful approach to learning and fearless engagement. Congratulations. I'd like to welcome Emily Hartman to the stage, who will be presenting the next IB Learner Profile Award for Social Studies.
This year, the Social Studies Department awards the honor of Open-Minded. We critically appreciate our own cultures and personal stories, as well as the values and traditions of others. We seek and evaluate a range of points of view, and we're willing to grow from the experience. This year's Social Studies Award recipient exemplifies the attribute completely. They have taken full advantage of the social studies academic offerings here at BHS, enrolling and excelling in a total of 6 courses, including Honors Roots of Thought, AP US History, Civics, IB Social and Cultural Anthropology, and 2-year IB History course. This pursuit of academic excellence in social studies, as well as their other courses, have earned them a well-deserved membership and presidency in the National Honor Society. In my own AP US History and IB History classroom, their love of learning shone brightly. This student always came to class prepared to dive into the topic of the day, adding complexity to our discussions with their unique perspectives. They fully engaged in both small group and large group activities, taking the lead in both. They understand that students of history must take a nuanced approach and examine multiple perspectives, truly encapsulating what it means to be a historian. Please join me in congratulating this year's Social Studies Award recipient, Paige Gilroy. I'd like to welcome to the stage Mrs. Chenette to the stage, who will be presenting the next IB Learner Profile Award for World Language.
For communicators in world language, this student I've known for 2 years and has been a passionate and dedicated language student. They chose to take on the challenge of a higher level class instead of their original plan. This decision spoke volumes about the students' involvement in language, their motivation, and their love of the language. They're especially impressive in that they bring the language to life in the classroom by constantly chatting with friends about it, staying engaged, always eager to participate. They have a genuine enjoyment of learning the language. They are constantly communicating. After going on the international trip, this student came back even more invested in the culture and the language. They regularly share stories and anecdotes in class to connect our classroom to real-life learning. This student compares, reflects, and brings cultural insights into the classroom, which has, in turn, helped everybody become more engaged and learn from it. This student doesn't just study the language, they embody it, which is why they are so deserving of this award. Congratulations, Julia St. Hilaire. welcome to the stage Amy Woods.
So as it turns out, I have one more Career in Tech Education Award for a young man who has put in the time and the effort at MST in automotive tech. If I could have Talon Milam come on up and get his cord. And now I would like to welcome to the stage Mr. Bob Jazokis.
Okay, the presentation of honors recognizes students for achievements as leaders in academics and in areas of school life that they are passionate about. When you're called to the stage, please come up by the sides and exit the center. There's a lot of big groups about to be up here. All right, we'll begin by recognizing the senior class officers. Please welcome the class of 2025 advisors, Mrs. Gilchrist and Mrs. Cotnoir.
Mrs. Gilchrist and I have had the pleasure of working with the Student Council of the class of 2025 since freshman year. Many of them we have known since they were freshmen. We would love to congratulate Tommy Frangelo, class president, Maxwell Murphy, vice president, Kaylee Magnifico, senator, Bryce On, Public Relations. Ansem Lin, Officer at Large. Jack Noonan, Fundraiser. And Alex St. Hilaire, CEO.
Congratulations, Student Council, class of 2025. And next is the Student School Board member presented by Carol LaMarche and Sue Ginato.
Hi everybody, I'm Sue Ginato, this is Carol LaMarche, and we are part of the Bedford School Board, and we are honored to present the first ever Student School Board member stole to our Student School Board member, Jake Sheff. Jake, I just want to say a couple quick words. You have been an amazing contributor to the board this past year, and you are also a valuable member to the Principal Hiring Committee. Your comments and questions during school board meetings have been authentic, thoughtful, and relevant, and on more than one occasion they've given me pause to rethink my perspective, so for that I thank you. The board has appreciated your time and energy, and most importantly your voice. Thank you for representing students at the school board table and for reminding us what we are here for as school board members, which is for the students. We wish you best of luck, and we hope to see you at a school board table in your future. Thank you. And I'd like to welcome up to the stage next the advisor for the American Sign Language Honor Society, Eva McElwain.
Good evening. It is my honor to present the American Sign Language Honor Society Awards tonight. There are two different levels that seniors have achieved this year. The first is the Alice Cogswell Medal. It requires 2 years of ASL, A's and B's in all ASL coursework, a 3.0 in the school GPA and at least 5 hours of community service that specifically benefit the deaf community. The recipient of that award this year is Lillian Pope. The next is the Laurent Claire Medal. For this medal, students must maintain a school GPA of a 3.0, A's and B's in all coursework for ASL, and at least 3 years of American Sign Language and 10 hours of community service that specifically benefit the deaf community. The recipients of this award tonight are Zoe Sensabella, Melina Condon-Demtrucki, and Freya Guckelberger. Next, for the Art Honor Society, is Miss DeVito.
I am pleased to award members of the National Art Honor Society your cords, earned through completing 8 hours of art-related community service on top of the RWL hours required by BHS. These cords are a symbol of your dedication to sharing the gift of art throughout the school and the community. As you come up to receive your cords, please come up through the sides and then you will exit down the front, okay? The 2025 National Art Honor Society cord recipients are Riley Andrews, Rebecca Bennett, Giada Bruno, Mariana Dion, Natalie Fenstermacher, Livia Johnson, Jennifer Merck, Lauren O'Brighter, Catherine Santorsa, Julia St. Hilaire, Kira Vigno, and Amelia Brinciano Popescu. Down in the middle, yep. And next up we have Mr. Oh, sorry. I didn't give you enough time. Next up, we have Mr. Smith and Mr. Gerard, who will be awarding the Diploma of Distinction.
Don't get too excited. Now for the Diplomas of Distinction. Whenever you come up, we're going to come up from the sides. We're going to see the stage stuff, and we're going to go down the front, okay? Up the sides, down the front. Here we go. Annika Adi. Bryce On. Amelia Alden. Catherine Allard. Ella Andrew. Riley Andrews. Keaton Avella. Bridget Backer. Bashi Bajpai. Susanna Bejtovic. Ethan Benjamin. Rebecca Bennett. Anne Bergeron. Caroline Berman. Beatrice Beskar. Aubrey Byer. Christina Bibawi. Jacob Balecki. Miriam Bilgic. Camille Bishop. Leah Boone. Michael Bottas. Colby Boyd. Rose Cariello. David Casado. Noah Casamasino, Layla Shafitz, Arwin Chen, Nathan Conway, Luis Cruz, Josie Denesi, Caitlin Daly, Wyatt Demers, Jenna Dendorf, Logan Drown, Violet Falvey, Aiden Farnham, Madeline Fennessy, Natalie Fenstermacher, Declan Flanagan, Samantha Foho, Mackenzie Forrester, Tessa Forte, Eric Fournier, Charles Galamaga, Gianna George, Eliza Gilbert, Paige Gilroy, Nitya Gotamukla, Gwyneth Guckelberger, Freya Guckelberger, Parker Gupta, Seth Gutman, Haley Hall, Sarah Hempoyan, Jordan Hatem, Jessamine Hoy, Anna Johnson, Colin Johnson, Karina Caminini, Jacqueline Carr, Molly Kashuabara, Ruby Kopp, Lucy Kopp, Edith Keegan, Saba Khan, Madeline Kiley, Stella Klock, Arhan Sai Koma, Theodore Kramer, Nicholas LaRoche, Madeline Lee, Anselm Lynn, William Lossman, William Liu, Gabriella Lukasik, Mohammed Wasi Lund Baloch.
Amelia McDonald, Kevin Mastro de Casa, Joel Matthew, Jack May, Abigail McKay, Daphne McKenzie, Nora Murhey, John Morse, Nellie Munster Tiger, Maxwell Murphy, Eli Nasser, Zana Nazarchuk, Jack Noonan, Riley Noon, Nicholas Nyberg, McKenna O'Connell, Connor O'Rourke, Parker O'Toole, Lauren O'Brider, Alex Pascu, William Perkins, Alexandros Peters Dimitriou, Emma Peterson, Julian Posey, Ethan Pulsifer, Navia Rai, Sarah Ray, Kaylin Rain, Brian Riccio, Erica Rice, Sajan Russo, Lucas Sampo, Ashley Samuel, Samiksha Sanjeev, Peyton Sarsfield, Annika Scott, Jacob Sheff, Marinos Sideris, Alexa Sylvia, Marin Slosberg, Elizabeth Slozak, Leah Spector, Julia St. Hilaire, Alex St. Hilaire, Ethan Steichen, Eric Stensgaard, Elsie Thomas, Ashley Van Valkenburg, Elizabeth Vando, Brady Visaggio, Emilia Vinchanu Popescu, Mia Wallhausen, Colton Widener, Dustin Westcott, Derek Walensky, Connor Winslow, Reese Wishard, Anjan Yalamanchili, Caleb Yater. Congratulations to all Diploma of Distinction recipients. All right, please help me welcome to the stage our English National Honor Society advisor, Mrs. Malater.
Hi everyone, my name is Allie Malater and this is Emily Kenny. We are the co-advisors of English Honor Society. Tonight, we would first like to recognize our very special senior officers whom we adore. Christina Babawi, Bridget Backer, and Paige Gilroy, please come to the stage. Yes, welcome. First, we'd like to recognize our president, Christina. We would literally not be here without her, as Christina established our school's chapter of EHS in her junior year. We're also honored to recognize Vice President Bridget Backer and Secretary Paige Gilroy. These officers have worked incredibly hard to make the last 2 years of EHS a success. We are so proud of them and we will miss them so much. Now we will honor the rest of our members. When we call your name, please come to the stage.
Yeah, I got you. Anika Adi, Amelia Alden, Ella Andry, Riley Andrews, Keaton Avella, Rebecca Bennett, Carolyn Berman, Camille Bishop, Rose Cariello, Luis Cruz, Josie Dinesi, Caitlin Daly, Ria Dogra, Violet Falvey, Aiden Farnham, Catherine French, Eliza Gilbert, Freya Gugelberger, Gwyneth Gugelberger, Parker Gupta, Jessa Hui, Anna Johnson, Colin Johnson, Ruby Kopp, Saba Khan, Stella Clock, Madeline Lee, Gabby Lukashik, Joel Matthew, Abigail McKay, Daphne McKenzie, Nora Murphy, John Morse, Riley Noon, Parker O'Toole, Alex Pascu, Alexandros Peters Demetrio, Emma Peterson, Ethan Pulsifer, Navia Rai, Kaylin Rain, Brian Riccio, Ashley Samuel, Samiksha Sanjeev, Annika Scott, Leah Spector, Callie Spittle, Alex St. Hilaire, Julia St. Hilaire, Ashley Van Valkenburg, Elizabeth Vando, Kira Vignew, Amelia Vrinchanu Popescu, and Mia Walthausen. Thank you.
We'd now like to welcome Mr. Smith to the stage for the Film Honor Society.
The Bedford High School Film Honor Society members excel in both film studies and filmmaking. Tonight, we recognize a group of students who have gone beyond simply watching movies. They've explored film as an art form, a reflection of culture, and a powerful tool for storytelling. These seniors have shown creativity, critical thinking, and a genuine passion for cinema. We're proud to honor their dedication and achievements as they prepare for the next chapter in their journey. I would like to welcome the following members to please come up and receive their stoles. Seth Gutman, Parker O'Toole, and Alex St. Hilaire. And now I would like to introduce Chandra Hackenberg to present the French Honor Society Awards.
Bonsoir. My name is Chandra Hackenberg. I'm a French teacher here at BHS as well as advisor to the French Honor Society. La Société Honoraire de Français is a national organization which recognizes academic excellence in the study of French. The aim of this organization is to develop an understanding of Francophone culture, to reward scholastic achievements, and to promote international friendship. It is an honor to present this year's seniors with their cords. Each of our French Honor Society members has made a significant contribution to the French department at BHS. They have promoted the love of the French language and Francophone cultures by creating engaging lessons for our students at the middle school and McKelvey, as well as at Peter Woodbury. They are true leaders and have genuine love of the French language and culture. I am so proud of them all and cannot wait to see what they do next. First, I would like to call to the stage our French Honor Society officers, Amelia Alden, Rhea Dogra, and Nora Mary.
Could I please welcome to the following students to the stage, Anika Adi, Beatrice Beskar, Christina Babawi, Violet Falvey, Eliza Gilbert, Navia Rai, Annika Scott, and Amelia Vincenzo Popescu. Félicitations. I would now like to invite Mrs. O'Connell to the stage, who will be presenting the International Baccalaureate Diploma.
Good evening. Please join me in congratulating the 2025 IB Diploma students. Anika Adi, Bryce Ahn, Amelia Alden, Riley Andrews, Christina Babawi, Luis Cruz, Jenna Dindorf. Ria Dogra. Logan Drown. Declan Flanagan. Paige Gilroy. Ryland Hooven. Arhan Sai Koma. Madeline Lee. Matthew Lee. Anselm Lin. William Liu. Gabriella Lukasiak. Daphne McKenzie. Maxwell Murphy. Parker O'Toole. William Perkins. Sarah Ray. Samiksha Sanjeev. Alex St. Hilaire. Julia St. Hilaire. And Amelia Vrinsenu Popscu. Feel that weight, Julia. One more. Next, I'd like to welcome Mr. Evan Chazovsky and Mr. Nate Sawyer to the stage for the International Thespian Society.
Ah, the theater. Here we are. As my dear friend, Bill Shakespeare, who's been dead for 409 years, says, we know what we are, but we know not what we may become. And on the eve of commencement, no truer words could be spoken on this stage. I have the proud distinction of being one of the directors of the plays here at Bedford High School, along with Nate Sawyer, another director here. And within the Bedford Theater Company, there is something called the International Thespian Society, which is an international honor society that recognizes students for the amount of hours that they put into the plays on this stage. That could be both as actors or backstage. We have 4 different distinctions this evening. The first distinction is that of thespian, which is a collection of over 100 hours in the theater. We have Arlo Haslin Almeida, Sophie Ling, and Izzy Vega. Please come to the stage. Oh, Sophie. The next ranking is a bigger one, which represents over 600 hours in the theater, and that is the rank of honor thespian. Would the following students please come to the stage? Kara Berman. Mel Kondo Dimitraki. Nat Fenstermacher. Eric Fournier. Nitya Gutamakala. Liv Johnson. Annabelle Juris. Abby McKay. Jenny Merck. And Abi Thapa. Addie Tilley. Ashley Van Valkenburg. And Amelia Vrensano Popescu. Our third rank represents over 120 points, which is 1,200 hours in the theater. We have two students who have reached the rank of National Honor Thespian. Would Stella Clark and Sarah Stalker please come to the stage? And our final rank is that of International Honor Thespian, representing over 1,800 hours in the theater. Folks, in my career, I have seen 3 people cross the stage at this rank. It is such a high honor and distinction. I do not want to let the moment pass without recognizing how big of an honor it is. Tonight we have 5 members who have reached this rank. Camille Bishop, please come to the stage. Camille. Stay up here with it. Yes. Caitlin Daly. I guess there's only 2 here tonight, but I'll read the other names. Avril Erickson. Elizabeth Vando. And the 2-time president of the National Honor Society, Mr. Colton Widener. National Thespian Society. And next up to the stage, Magistra Heather Wordwell to give out the Latin Honor Society scholarships.
Good evening. Mike doesn't like me. So for the Latin Honor Society, these students have been studying Latin for 4 to 6 years. They've earned A's, and they are active members of our Junior Classical League, which is also known as the Latin Club. I'd like to first honor the 4 officers that hopefully are here tonight. Stella Klock, Mia Walthausen, yeah, go ahead, clap. Woo! Natalie Festemarker, yeah. Reese Wishard, come on down. And you're gonna stay and hug.
Cool, great, fantastic, lovely. Oh, I love your fit. Oh, I'm bringing a present tomorrow, by the way.
Hi, Reese. You're gonna help me, okay? Here you go. Halvesies. Okay, here's some. Okay. Now there are 12 more I'd like to honor for being part of the National Latin Honor Society. Talia Baskin. Woohoo! Jada Bruno. Wyatt Demers. Jack Janelle. Daniel Kagan. Molly Kashwabara. Matthew Lee, Talia stay. William Liu. Okay, never mind. William Perkins. Peyton Sarsfield. And Ashley Van Valkenburg. Congratulations. We're missing Peyton? Okay. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, congratulations, everyone. Next, I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Wilson for the Math Honor Society.
All right. Good evening, everyone. My name is Mr. Wilson, and I'm proud to recognize the graduating seniors for Mu Alpha Theta, otherwise known as Math Honor Society. These students have shown exceptional dedication, curiosity, and excellence in mathematics throughout their high school career. I was a former student here as well, and ever since I've been here, we've had a really strong math program. So these are some really great kids. So congratulations to each of you. I'd like to first call up our officers. So Aran Sai Koma, President. Sai. Maxwell Murthy, Vice President. Julia St. Hilaire, Secretary. And Samiksha Sanjeev, Treasurer. All right, so now we're going to read the names. So starting here, and then just the next page is for me. Cool. Hi.
Okay. Anika Audi. Amelia Alden.
Riley Andrews, Susanna Bejovic, Beatrice Beskar, Aubrey Byer, Christina Babawi, Leah Boone, Rose Cariello, Nathan Conway, Louise Cruz, Josie Dinesi, Jenna Dindorf, Violet Falvey, Aiden Farnham, Declan Flanagan, Mackenzie Forrester, Tessa Forte, Eric Fournier, Paige Gilroy, Freya Guckelberg, Gwyneth Gugelberger, Parker Gupta, Jordan Hayden, Jessamine Pui, Anna Johnson, Colin Johnson, Daniel Kagan, Molly Kashuabara, Theodore Kramer, Nicholas LaRoche, Madeline Lee, Ansem Lin, William Liu, Gabriella Lukasiak, Amelia McDonald, Kevin Master de Casa, John Morse, Nellie Munster Tiger, Van Aden Nguyen, Connor O'Rourke, Alex Poscu, William Perkins, Alexandros Peters Demetrio, Zachary Petrie, Navia Rai, Kaylin Rain, Brian Riccio, Lucas Sampo, Peyton Sarsfield, Annika Scott, Maren Schlossberg, Elizabeth Slozak, Leah Spector, Lila Stein, Madison Vigiu, Emilia Grinso Popescu, Mia Walthausen, Dustin Westcott, Derek Walensky, and finally Anjan Yalaman Chile. Congratulations to everyone.
Okay, I would now like to invite Matt Bruno for the Trium Music Honor Society.
Good evening. My name is Matt Bruno, one of the music teachers here at BHS, and I'm here tonight on behalf of Ms. Herron, the choir teacher and the chapter advisor for our chapter of the National Trium Music Honor Society. At this time, we would like to award each senior in the Tri-M chapter with a pink cord for earning at least 15 service hours of music and community service for each year they participated in the society, and a white stole for any senior who logged at least 30 hours for each year. Congratulations to the following students who had at least 15 hours. Livia Johnson. Annabelle Juris. Stella Clark. Brenda Sacramento Cortez. Ashley Van Valkenburg. And Elizabeth Vando. And now we'll recognize the students who had at least 30 hours of service each year that they participated in Tri-M. Arlo Green. Vashi Bajpai. Camille Bishop. Eric Fournier. Abigail McKay. Daphne McKenzie. And Derek Walensky. Thank you very much to all the Tri-M students for all your fantastic service throughout your years here at BHS in the music department. Next, I'd like to welcome Jess Doyle and Scott Milne for National Honor Society.
Hi everybody, my name is Jess Doyle. This is Scott Milne. We are the advisors for NHS. We would like to start by recognizing our 5 wonderful officers. I'm going to call all of them up and then we're going to clap. President Paige Gilroy, Vice President Julia St. Hilaire, Secretary Joel Matthew, Treasurer Anna Johnson, and Historian Jenna Dendorf. Now let's clap. So as they're coming up, I would like to recognize our full membership. All of our seniors worked hard this year and completed over 2,300 hours of service to BHS and our local community. As they come up for their cords, I ask that you please hold your applause to the end. I'm going to try to do this at super speed, so kids, get ready. Let's do this. Here is the NHS class of 2025. Abigail McKay, Aidan Farnham, Alex Peters Demetriou, Alex St. Hilaire, Alexa Sylvia, Amelia McDonald, Anika Adi, Annie Scott, Annabelle Juris, Ashlyn Fish, Aubrey Byer, Beatrice Beskar, Blake Cloutier, Brian Riccio, Bridget Backer, Camille Bishop, Kaylin Rain, Kara Berman, Charles Galamaga, Christina Bibawi, Colin Johnson, Connor O'Rourke, Connor Winslow, Daphne McKenzie, Derek Walensky, Eli Nasser, Eliza Gilbert, Elizabeth Slozak, Elizabeth Vando, Ella Andre, Amelia Alden, Amelia Vrancianu Popescu, Emma Caruso, Erica Rice, Ethan Benjamin, Ethan Steichen, Finn Clicker, Freya Gugelberger, Gabby Lukashik, Gwen Gugelberger, Jack Noonan, James Looney, John Morse, Jordan Haydam, Josie Dinasi, Julian Pazzi, Karina Caminene, Catherine Allard, Catherine French, Landon Frangelo, Lara Nunez, Lauren O'Brighter, Leah Boone, Leah Spector, Logan Drown, Lucy Kopp, Luis Cruz, Luke Leclerc, Mackenzie Forrester, Madeline Kiley, Madeline Lee, Madison Vigu, Mariana Dion, Maren Slosberg, Matthew Lee, Max Murthy, Mia Walthausen, Natalie Fenstermacher, Nora Murphy, Oscar Aguiar, Owen Pete, Parker Gupta, Parker O'Toole, Peyton Sarsfield, Rebecca Bennett, Reese Wishard, Riley Andrews, Riley Noon, Rose Cariello, Ruby Kopp, Saba Khan, Samixa Sanjeev, Sarah Ray, Tess Forte, Theo Kramer, Eugenie Shrestha, Vashi Bajpai, Violet Falvey, William Liu, William Perkins, Wyatt Demers, Zach Petrie, and Zoe Sensabella. And now, big round of applause. All right, so as these last few students collect their cords, let's please welcome back Mr. Gerard and Mr. Smith for the New Hampshire Scholars.
Please remember, we're coming up the sides and going down the front. Here we go, New Hampshire Scholars. Oscar Aguiar, Annika Audi, Bryce On, Melania Alatalo, Amelia Alden, Yosef Ali, Catherine Allard, Arlo Green, Ella Andrew, Riley Andrews, Keaton Avella, Madison Ayub, Bridget Backer, Vashi Bajpai, Cylin Baker, Talia Baskin, Maya Boschman, Susanna Bejtovic, Ethan Benjamin, Rebecca Bennett, Grace Bergeron, Caroline Berman, Beatrice Beskar, Aubrey Byer, Christina Bibawi, Jacob Bilecki, Miriam Bilgic, Dylan Bisbee, Camille Bishop, Leah Boone, Michael Bottas, Genevieve Boucher, Colby Boyd, Calvin Bradley, Liam Brown, Giada Bruno, Evan Capello, Charles Christopher Capulzo, Rose Cariolo, David Casado, Noah Casamasino, Brody Cassidy, Layla Chaffetz, Arwin Chen, Emma Caruso, Blake Cloutier, Melina Kondo Demitraki, Isabel Constantine, Nathan Conway, Leah Cook, Alexander Cottonmore, Carter Crowley, Luis Cruz, Josie Denesi, Caitlin Daly, Jack Decker, Wyatt Demers, Lucas Demos, Ivy Dixon, Jenna Dindorf, Mariana Dixon, Katie Dixon, Rhea Dogra, Andrea Dominguez, Logan Drown, Patrick Dulac, Isabel Ella, Natalie Elmer, Aiden Ernst, Violet Falvey, Aiden Farnham, Nathan Fenn, Madeline Fennessy, Natalie Fenstermacher, Audrey Furlan, Ashlyn Fish, Declan Flanagan, Samantha Foho, Valerio Foltran, Gustav Forgy, Mackenzie Forrester, Tess Forte, Eric Fournier, Connor Freitzel, Catherine French, Thomas Frangelo, Landon Frangelo, Zoe Galesdorf, Charles Galamaga, Gianna George, Javen Georges, Eliza Gilbert, Stephen Gilchrist, Paige Gilroy, Nitya Gotamakala, Freya Gugelberger, Gwyneth Gugelberger, Parker Gupta, Hamid Gurganer, Seth Gutman, Ida Hadzik, Haley Hall, Sarah Hampoyan, Ethan Hart, Jordan Hatem, Aubrey Helton, Jack Hinton, Tyler Holbrook, Rylan Hooven, Jessamine Hoy, Jack Janelle, Olivia Johnson, Anna Johnson, Colin Johnson, Ryan Jangia, Ryan Jung, Annabelle Juris, Daniel Kagan, Shaylin Kane, Sarah Capitan, Jacqueline Carr, Molly Kashuabara, Lucy Kopp, Ruby Kopp, Edith Keegan, John Kelly, Madison Kelsey, Saba Khan, Madeline Kiley, Ariana Kirk, Finnegan Clicker, Stella Klock, Arhan Sai Koma, Theodore Kramer, Una Kumbani.
And just like that, we're halfway through. There we go. Brooke Langenese, Nicholas LaRoche, Jonah Lavoie, Leah LeBlanc, Luke Leclerc, Madeline Lee, Amelia Lewick, Matthew Lee, Anselm Lin, Sophie Ling, James Looney, Ronan Looney, William Lossman, William Liu, Gabriella Lukashik, Mohammed Wasi Lumbaloch, Amelia McDonald, Neil Majmundar, Kaylee Mangiafico, Kevin Mastro de Casa, Joel Matthew, Jack May, Abigail McKay, Dixon McDonald, Daphne McKenzie, Haley McMillan, Nora Murhey, Jennifer Merck, Joseph Miller, Eric Millis, Talon Milam, Daniel Morars, John Morse, Nellie Munstertiger, Maxwell Murphy, Eli Nasser, Zana Nazarchuk, Emerson Neal, Van Wynn, Jack Noonan, Riley Noon, Laura Nunes, Nicholas Nyberg, McKenna O'Connell, Michael O'Connor, Connor O'Rourke, Parker O'Toole, Lauren O'Brider, Eleanor Oliverio, Audrey Page, Aaron Parker, Alex Pascu, William Perkins, Owen Pete, Alexandros Demetrio, Emma Peterson, Zachary Petrie, Jack Petrosino, Brooke Poirier, Dean Poltrinari, Lillian Pope, Sydney Pope Connor, Julian Posey, Brady Prue, Grayson Preventure, Ethan Pulsifer, Luke Purnell, Navia Rai, Sarah Ray, Kaylin Rain, Luan Ribeiro, Brian Riccio, Erica Rice, Isabel Rogers, Michael Rodriguez, Sajine Russo, Brenda Sacramento Cortez, Mikhailo Samarik, Lucas Sampo, Ashley Samuel, Samiksha Sanjeev, Amit Saribas, Peyton Sarsfield, Carly Sheffer, Annika Scott, Anthony Serino, Jacob Sheff, Alyssa Scholes, Anjan Sharithra, Marinos Sideris, Damian Silvers, Alexa Sylvia, Marin Schlossberg, Elizabeth Slozak, Leah Spector, Kamala Srinivasan, Julia St. Hilaire, Alex St. Hilaire, Sarah Stocker, Ethan Steichen, Eric Stensgaard, Isabella Suazo, Peter Suazo, Brianna Tetro, Abi Thapa, Elsie Thomas, Wade Thompson, Addison Tilley, Maxwell Underwood, Ashley Van Valkenburg, Elizabeth Vando, Madison Vigu, Brady Visaggio, Emilia Vrianchanu Popescu, Tavis Wallace, Mia Walhausen, Tucker Watson, Colton Widener, Dustin Westcott, Derek Walensky, Connor Winslow, Addison Wolfinger, Brady Wolowski, Anjan Yalamanchili, Jaden Yamauchi, Caleb Yater, and Sylvie York. Congratulations to all the New Hampshire scholars. All right, please help me welcome to the stage our Seal of Biliteracy winners, going to be presented by our advisor, Mrs. Sarsfield.
All right, guys, I promise we're almost done. Hi, I'm Melissa Sarsfield. I'm presenting the Seal of Biliteracy Award. Seal of Biliteracy is given by the state of New Hampshire in recognition and celebration of our bilingual or multilingual students who demonstrate a high level of proficiency in English and at least one other world language by high school graduation. These students will get a cord as well as receive a little seal on their diploma. When I call your name, come up and get your cord. Riley Andrews, Spanish with distinction. Hamit Gurgener, Turkish with distinction. Stella Klock, Latin with distinction. Theo Kramer, Spanish. Madeline Lee, French with distinction. Gabby Lukaszek, Polish with distinction. Lara Nunes, Portuguese with distinction. Ujeni Shrestha, Nepali with distinction. Elizabeth Slozak, Spanish. And Ethan Steichen, Spanish. I'm getting nervous.
Hi, I'm Katie Orrego, and this is Melissa Sarsfield, Riley Andrews, Daphne McKenzie, and Lucas Sampo. Could you please join us? These three rock stars accepted the challenge to lead their peers in the Francisco Jimenez chapter of the Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica by serving as officers, and we will be recognizing them with the presentation of a stole and a cord. And now for our Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica seniors, you are receiving a cord tonight, and along with it, our invitation to continue pursuing a better understanding of the Spanish language and culture. Please come up and receive your cord as your name is called. We're going to change things up and begin with the end of the alfabeto. Alex St. Hilaire, Callie Spittle, Elizabeth Slozak, Alexa Silvia, Brenda Sacramento Cortez, Brian Riccio, Kaylin Rain, Lauren O'Brighter, Lara Nunes, Riley Noon, Jack Noonan, John Morse, Abigail McKay, Joel Matthew, Neil Majmundar, Gabriella Lukasik, Ansem Lin, Theodore Kramer, Livia Johnson, Colin Johnson, Anna Johnson, Jessamine Hui, Parker Gupta, Audrey Ferlin, Aidan Farnham, Jenna Dindorf, Josie Dinasi, Luis Cruz, Leila Shavitz. And for the last time on this stage, we want to invite back out Bobby J.
Okay. Seniors, you are very deserving of everything you received tonight. And as I mentioned earlier, you've put in over a decade of hard work and are very ready to be successful adults. All of us are proud of your accomplishments, and you should be proud of yourselves too. To all of you watching from home, thank you for tuning in. Seniors, we'll see you tomorrow at noon for our final graduation practice. Thank you, everyone.